Yay, good morning. I heard the clicks to say, yes, I'm live in the various spots that I'm live with. So lovely to see you all here. Thank you for being here and it is the 12th of April. My calendar's not saying what date it is down the bottom of the map. That might be something that's changed. Who knows? Yes, technology and computing and programming and all the rest develops and changes all the time. We find out, especially with Facebook. I'm trying to find the mytimetv.live on where I might be live. So here I am. I am live in it. So that's good. And good morning, Shaz. You're here at. It's a bit earlier, yes, because I'm going volunteering today. Doing my stuff in a kitchen. I know for those, that's why the hair is definitely up, because I've got kitchen duties today. Working in a kitchen, so it's cool. And good morning, Veronica. Lovely to see you here too. Gorgeous dress there. I think are you new? I don't know that I've seen your avatar before. And good morning, Carol, over on the eCam side of it. So lovely to see you here too. I'm going to get straight into the card spread. So this is for April 12th. I'm intrigued that the calendar's not there. Probably I took it off the dock. I might have pressed the wrong button yesterday. Who knows? Doesn't matter. We're here, and ready for the card spread. I'm back to, because it's the weekday, here we've got the spread that I've been using for a while. So it's books in the home space, we had book yesterday too, and the coffin, I think. But we've got book in the home space, we've got anchor in the workspace, ship is in that unexpected position, we have the rider as our role, and the coffin is that outcome or the central position, that central energy of what we're looking at today. So it is continuing on from yesterday. If you remember, if you were part of yesterday's or watch the replay, it is the book and bringing in what is more knowledge, or it's the position of discovery, even to be able to write your own. So it's part and parcel of both ways. I mean, we can read material, we can write material, and with our books, it really is that creativity we're bringing into our home. Right. So, Veronica, you're not new, but you've been here for a while. Yeah, don't always get to watch because your son on the way to school. Yeah, I understand. And the other thing is too that not everybody actually writes in the comment stream anyway. So, but it is lovely to see you actually being here in person and that recognition with the text, I suppose, you're writing. And here we have the book. So that's quite funny in its own way. Oops, I just realised I've got the camera down a little bit too low. I'll just sneak it up a bit that way. So we are discovering new things. It can be rereading familiar things that we enjoy and repacing, revisiting things that we enjoy in our home space. So it's probably not, it may not be that we're absolutely going to be picking up a book to read through the day-to-day, but it's feeling like that energy of discovery, because a book will open new ideas, new perspectives, and things like that. Because, well, anytime that I've read books, it really does get the mind thinking of what's next, what's new. You really are processing things. So I think with the words that are written and what we see, keep your eye open for that. It is especially because this is in the home space. It's more to do around, the relationships you have with others and yourself, even in that nice, safe, comfortable place of home. So feel comfortable, get out a good book if you feel like you need to be doing that today. Some people have the day off, others working. Pick up the books you need to learn more. If you need, just for pure fun, really. I love books. So good morning, Caitlin. Good to see you too. Yeah, books have always been my favourite object. There's many that can tell you that because they've seen what sort of book supplies I've got still carrying over from a book nook I did way back in 2004, 5, 6 anyway. Here we go into the workspace that's got the anchor. So we're going to feel a little bit of unsteadiness until we actually put down our anchor. we're needing to actually find that safe space that's in like on the ocean bed. Sometimes your anchor doesn't grab, but we need to find that safe space where it will, so that it's actually going to hold. And it really is that stability and holding power that you're going to be able to put into your day to day with your work, whatever that you do. So just grab that chain, because an anchor will have a chain. You can just see it there. The chain is there. Hold it, attach it to what you're needing to have being held stable, even if it's that energetic cord being that chain that you're actually holding self-stable, or some other position or person stable within your workspace today, so that you can actually get things done productively, that you can hold it steady while you're moving with, I was going to say chores, but are they actually chores in your workspace? It does feel a little bit like some of it's that repetitive stuff. And Shaz is there saying good morning to Caitlin, and good morning, Kirsten. I almost said Kristen. Kirsten. Good morning, Kirsten. Lovely to see you here too. And Emily. Good morning, Emily. Wonderful. So do hold it steady. It is like the boat on the water, and we have got the boat today as well in that unexpected. So you might feel the shift over your day in, what the energy flow itself is and what direction you might be going. Do certainly put that hand on the tiller or the rudder. The rudder is that one. The tiller is the steering mechanism, or on a bigger boat, I suppose they do have steering wheels. But as far as a ship goes, you have got the power to control it. You just need to know which direction you're going in. You need to know what direction the wind's coming from as well, so that you can actually plot your course appropriately. For those who are knowing the sailing terms and everything, so that you can do which way you're tacking, and being able to move up into the wind as you need to, or even go on the run where the wind's behind you. You'll know how to steer it by being attentive to what direction the wind's coming from. So know what's happening around you at the time that it feels like there's a ship on the water around you. That energy of feeling like you're floating and nearly out of control, but take your hand to that tiller and really put it back in your control. Those moments are when it is letting you know that you need to be certainly attentive to that. So, and here we've got, I'm suspicious. I think this might be Sarah or Kat. Good morning, lovely Roz. I haven't looked at the cards yet. I will after the share. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you. And Melena, you're here this morning as well. Good morning. And Caitlin, need a chance, but being a warm day, it's bloody freezing. It is cold. It's not freezing here yet, but, just think with a smile and bring the sunshine into you. So we're moving down now. We've certainly got a bit of mobility in our spread today as far as with the ship goes, and also with the rider. It is the freedom of movement here as well, because this is a depiction of that carousel horse that's been set free and riding on the rainbow of possibilities. It's also, the rider is the start of the journey, and it's bringing that message to you fairly quickly so that you can get started. So your role really is communication today, and being observant of what the message is for you, as well as being able to send that onward to someone else as well in whatever you're doing today. It's about sharing. It is getting that message out there. So do take that in to heart into your day, so that being you the best way that you can be. Being you is really the best message you can send out to the world and those you're connecting with. So that's what I'm feeling is your role today. The visuals that I'm just getting into my mind at the moment is stop comparing yourself with others. Just be you. It really is I am. It's that short, sharp and shiny of I am. Be the I am that you are, so that you are that in itself is living your own example, so that others can do the same too. And each and every one of us in our uniqueness will carry through to sharing that energy with each other that actually brings us into the connection that we're meant to have in that flow of what is the overall universal happenings, I suppose. and how we actually act within that energy, and instead of reacting all the time. So take it in hand. That's probably the message, is take it in hand and act as you. It's not an act, it is just being you. And this is where I feel that with the coffin as the central energy, it really is getting rid of some of that ego stuff. I'm feeling that this is more look at what our central beingness is, that what part of it is from our, that inner soul, compared to what are we doing, comparing ourselves to other people all the time and judging everything, so that it's that we've got to live up to someone else's expectations all the time or something like that. It's just, and that's ego, because we feel, pressured into the dogs are going now. I think there's someone that's moving around outside. I do get people walking to the bus past here. So I'm feeling that as far as the energies of what the coffin is, and we are seeing a lot of the sadness at the moment, because there's, that it has global repercussions, a death of a famous person, a death of a royal, anything like that. So it is in some sense having that bit of an energy repercussion globally. And also for each and every one of us, we've all been touched by a death of some form in family or, friends and things like that. So we know that sadness and the grief release. And that happens even with things that we've lost at times and stuff like that. And it's particularly difficult when it's, what I'm feeling, it is certainly some of that ego shift that we're needing to make. Let it go, let it go, let it move on. So there we go. That's what the cards are for now. Now, Emily, you're saying for sure support for Grandma with the rest of her moves since losing Pop. It really is difficult having family move on as far as dying goes, but it is a part of what the process of living is as well. You're in, yeah, they're hand in hand from a grandma. Yep. So very, very sad moment. And that's exactly right. I experienced the sadness looking after my mum after my dad passed, and then after she passed, and, tragic deaths that do pop up occasionally too, as one that's coming forward for me. And here we go. Avon at the door. Oh, there you go. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that was for there, Kirsten, but yes. I do remember the Avon days where we had a visitor. Thank you, Caitlin. That's great. Thank you. So take into mind that all things do, as far as the cards go, read them as you need to for what the message is for you. They are only a guidance. And yes, it's an interesting set today. Just go and have a look at the photo of it that I've got in my profile page. I'm pretty sure I've got the eCam is going to my business page. So you might have to pop over to see the actual photo, or rewatch this and pause it where the full set is, and see where your eye is being led to, which one's is feeling more like the emphasis for you today. It might not be that coffin card. It could well be that you've got the pull to the ship, or the rider. I love rainbows, so I know where my eye went. Feel into what you need to receive for your messages, and trust what your inner instincts, your intuition, your psychic abilities are telling you. Or direct from spirit, absolutely. And you might know that is your connection. So trust it all. Trust it. Be the best that you can be today. I'm going to leave it there, and we'll see you tomorrow at the 8 o'clock. It'll be back to normal time. So from now, it will be that Mondays and Thursdays are going to be earlier. And we'll see you as far as the rest of it on 8 o'clock. So namaste until then. Bye for now.